So hopefully your new expectations led you to some goals that are kind of lifelong and will never change regardless of what's happening in the world or your life around you. That kind of person you want to be, that's a really great goal, and that helps you think about the future, which helps kind of heal a little bit of the last year we've all felt so stuck. This summer is a really good time to come back to center and kind of get your footing again. Recognize that it was hard for adults, it was hard for kids, and your brain, when it spends so much time in fight or flight mode, needs a break. So number one, let's talk about what self-care is not. Self-care is not hours of Netflix. Self-care is not gaming. Self-care is not just numbing with things so that you don't have to think about what you went through. Sometimes self-care is finding a really good counselor. So if you found that the forced isolation pushed you into a place where you really were choosing to isolate and stay away from your family and your friends, and you weren't enjoying the things that you used to enjoy, find a counselor, a really good one that'll help you kind of walk through that and help you get back into your rhythm. Solitude's okay though. When you remove yourself to take a break, that's okay. Like to give yourself a little breather, to kind of recollect your thoughts, think about where you want to be. But how do you tell the difference between isolation and solitude? Isolation's hard to get out of. And solitude, you'll come back and you'll feel better. You'll feel refreshed. So that's a good way to tell. What's not self-care is just all of the indulgence, right? So what is self-care? Well, it is still taking care of yourself. So maybe in a way it feels a little bit selfish, but taking care of yourself enables you to be that person that you're called to be so that you can serve the world in the best place possible, the best way possible, from a place of strength, right? So limit your device time. The entire world has spent too much time on phones and devices. 80% of people surveyed said that they feel like their personality has changed through COVID. That could be the stress easily. That could be the strangeness. But then 65% of people said they spent way too much time on social media. So that's a numbing, that's a hiding, staring at other people's lives instead of living your own, right? So watch that. Get outside, fresh air, exercise. Even if you hate exercise, put the earbuds in, go out 2-3 songs and come back for a really good walk. Even just being out in the fresh air and sunshine is going to help heal some of that. People, who are you surrounding yourself with? If we've been forced into isolation, it's time that we come back and we're with people again. So who you choose is really important. Are you going to be spending time with people that are pushing you to just kind of make up for lost time and maybe make some bad decisions over the summer? Or are you going to spend time with people who just really you enjoy, you have a good time, they share your goals and values, and they're going to help you show up in the fall in a really good place? That's really important. So I'm going to challenge you for the couple months of summer to get a journal, get a notebook, use your phone even, right? Daily. In the morning, write down your expectation. What is your new goal? You know, what is it? I want to work on being a person of character, fill in the blank, right? This is my thing that I'm working on. And then at the end of the day, write down or pick up your phone and your notes and write down what happened. I had an experience with a guy when I was waiting tables, and I really heard him. I really listened to what he was saying, and he was such a cool guy, and I learned this, right? Note what you learned that was positive. Rewiring your brain by practicing that kind of gratitude, but actually seeing something happen after a whole year of kind of feeling like you're treading water is going to move you forward and put you in a better place. And every time you reach a little goal, it makes it easier to see the big goal at the end. And then you might be surprised. Life might pivot you and bring you down a new path that you never expected. And that new path could be what you were created to do with life, right? To change the world. So have a really great summer. Look at the last questions with your teachers and your class. See if you can set some real goals. And we look forward to seeing some of you in the fall. And if we do come to your school, please come up and tell us how you did this summer with your challenge, with your journal or your notes in your phone. We want to hear from you. You can go to our website, youcannotbereplaced.com. You can send us an email there if you have any questions, or if you want some wristbands, we'll send you some wristbands. Just let us know. And we hope you have a really good healing summer.